Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I am your host Phontomen, and welcome to today's show. Today, we're playing Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts for the first time in about a billion years. Since you might remember that I did play this game when it launched, and it was kind of a janky mess. But over time, it's gotten updates, and now it's on Steam. And I finally actually summoned the effort to redeem the damn thing on Steam after being swamped by a million damn things, not just the ocean. But today, we're playing the campaign. We're playing as the French. We're going to hunt down the Spanish. Several things, depending on what happens. The Spanish do get uppity. So do the Italians. Let's not forget the Germans over there. But anything could happen. We'll see. I have taken the liberty of starting the campaign before I starting the stream, because the load times can be kind of extreme, unfortunately. However, I have not done anything because outside of the campaign, outside of the battles, it's a turn-based game. So all I had to do was stand there, not pressing next turn. You didn't miss anything. It's not quite Hearts of Iron, but then again, even Hearts of Iron has a pause button. But so, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Today, France reclaims its honor as the greatest country in the world. At sea. Probably. But, so, first things first. We have to examine our situation here. Obviously, France is here. Thank you for passing basic geography. The problem is, it's not just the Atlantic or the shores of France that we have to worry about. There's also the Mediterranean, that lovely Algiers down there. And then there's Africa as well, with all of the colonies here, and somewhat minor the Caribbean, with a handful of islands in northern Brazil. There are some other islands over here in the Pacific. However, the other major concern, aside from all of this, is, of course, the Orient. Which, that nice Japanese empire up there. I'm sure we'll be friends forever. But, as you can see, we have 5 mages, actually, damn it, I forgot about Arabia down here. It's somewhat easy to forget about that one, but, the English have the Suez Canal. They'll handle it. But, yeah, so we have 5 major zones we have to look after. However, we're going to do this efficiently, sensibly, and with absolute amazing grandeur. We're only going to build 5 ships, 1 for each zone. And these ships will be absolutely fantastic. The greatest ships that this world has ever seen. And they will, of course, be supported by the ship that they're, the ships that we're forced to have. Because the game gives us a ton, but, they're for escort duties and convoy escorts and, regular upkeep. They won't be part of the regional command ships, which, we have to design. Does the campaign even let you build a super ship in 1890? No, because you have to research everything. Oui. Yes. Hello, stranger. Thank you for the $1. Welcome back, sir. But, we have to actually research some things first. And we, being the French and absolutely fascinated with covering our ships and tons of guns, are going to need extremely good fire control to manage all of this shit, so that's what we're going to be focusing on. We will focus on accuracy. Although, 91 months? Let's see, we only have, we actually have to split our research here, because we do need control stations and rangefinders. These are both accuracy related. However, the more priorities we give, the slower they all are. However, we're only going to focus on these 2 priorities, and everything else is going to have to come up naturally. Like that whole construction taking God knows how long. But we will also increase our research budget, because we're the Navy. We have sway in political matters. Okay, so, of course, we also need to expand the arts. We always need to expand the arts. Every single fucking time it comes up. Continuously, honestly. But so, what we will do is we'll leave transport capacity at the middle ground there. We only really need that in wartime, and we are blissfully at peace. We're going to change that, obviously, because we definitely need some training, right? Some live fire exercises. Probably on the Spanish. But, whoever decides to piss us off the most. However, the first thing that we will do is, of course, increase the tech budget, because we need research. We need lots and lots of research. The crew training we'll leave that where it is. Granted, accuracy is also part of crew training, but again, wartime constraints is, these are major concerns around war times or when, tensions rise. We don't really know whose tensions we're rising against currently. We don't know who's angry at us yet, but the AI is on random. It can do absolutely anything. I've seen Russia fall to the communists in 1898. It's a bit early. Nikki really fucked that one up. Don't know what happened over there, but the Tsar really fucked that one up. But there's plenty of political matters here. We are not actually aligned with anybody. We have good relations with England, obviously, but that's boring. That makes sense. We have a bunch of other nations that we can align with, or intentionally piss off, should we want to. We will see how this goes. We will not make any moves here yet, but because first we need to christen our ships. The first ship of the class of 5 that will be built in regional ports, as I said, the 5, the Atlantic, the Mediterranean, the Caribbean, Africa, and the Orient. We need to actually build that ship, and don't mind the submarine tab over here. We have to do so much fucking work for submarines that it's not even goddamn worth it. We'll never fucking see them. Boats that sail underwater? What are you, mad? Sir, I run the Navy here, not a science fiction novel. Goodness. Right. How about that battleship, which is going to be incredibly basic. However, well, our research initiatives will take time to mature and blossom, and there'll be time for refits down the road. So, unfortunately, we haven't researched anything. The Voltaire. How musical. Right, so, we have a handful of a handful of hulls for a battleship. We need to, actually spit something out here. But I just received mail about someone wanting to put cruiser guns on one of those. There's, you see, the one thing I really disliked about the, Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts from the get-go when it first released is it's kind of annoying in that it kind of wants you to play too sensibly. It won't let you have ridiculous fun. For example, I need to put battleship guns on a battleship for it to be a battleship. Why? Why can't I just have a battleship that has only secondary guns? Who the fuck says I need that? The game does, because the person who made this game is autistic and doesn't know how to have fun. However, there's some leeway that we have here, thank God, in, a customization game. But who the fuck builds a customization game to only do the realistic, sensible things? Come on! Anyway, so let's examine our options here for the Voltaire. This is going to be the lead ship of a class of 5. We have to... Goodness. We have to really make sure that we really select the hulls right here. However, we also are going back in time here with the battleship hulls here. As you can see here, the stability decreases slightly, and as does the hull form. It's I'm not quite sure what that stat does. So that's very basic. We might as well square prop. Goodness gracious! Wait a minute. I think that's a torpedo ram. Hold on a moment. Wait, hold on. I think that's a torpedo ram. Oh dear lord, that is a torpedo ram. We're picking this. I was somewhat infatuated. I was somewhat infatuated with the large secondary armaments and the with the bunch of spaces for multiple turrets on each side, but torpedo ram battleship. Come on now. We can have multiples. We can have one at the ass end too. If I can actually fit it goddamn in there. Oh. Any day now, game. Ah. There's the magic pixel. Right, so we will also be going full ahead in this bitch too, because we are going to be making a secondary focused build, so we're gonna get fucking close. That may be unwise in a lot of situations. However, as the pride of France, we're definitely going to have to build ships that definitely get people's attention. And one way to get people's attention is to drive directly into their fleet and sink them all at point-blank range. Which may end badly for us, however, we will build these ships right, and build them incredibly goddamn durable. But bulkheads maximum. Fantastic. Speed 17 knots. That's not very good. However, we have some displacement to play with here, but let's increase the, let's see here. I think it's the, no, that's the height. So that's the height of the boat. We want to increase the beam, because it gives us more space for guns, and also slows us the fuck down, but only, well, the boilers get bigger to compensate for that. But, gives us better accuracy as well if we widen the ship a tad. Which is good, because accuracy is incredibly important at the beginning of the game, which is why I focused on accuracy. Not just because we're going to be using a shit ton of different caliber guns all over the boat, and thus requiring very good fire control, which is actually somewhat historically accurate for the French of this era, but because nobody can fucking hit anything. And if you can hit something at this point in time at the game, you have a massive goddamn advantage over everyone. So that's minor speedrunning, or minor pro strats there, but nobody can fucking hit anything, so if you can, you have a massive advantage. Heads up, resolution is still at 810p. That's intentional. I would go set, 1080p, however, Twitch lies like a bitch about that. I could jack it up to 900p, because Sharklet actually runs at 900p. Because we both understand the same thing, that 1080p doesn't really actually exist. However, this is a good compromise between quality and bitrate. I had it one tick down just for the sake of trying, and just examining. It looks like I could probably safely bring it back up, or raise it a tad. But, it's really just to slightly increase the quality at 720p. But we're still effectively at the same bitrate as 720p. We making a floating French hotel with guns? You bet your ass we're making a floating apartment block with guns! That's why I chose the French, because that's basically all we do here for the pre-Dreadnought era and the Dreadnought era. Afterwards, we get sensible, and we make things like the Dunkirk, and that's just boring. Okay, so we have a tower here, we need to put a main tower, so we need to actually fit it on the boat. There it is. Good, there's just enough space for Jesus Christ, that looks absolutely ridiculous. However, it fits, so it sits. Alright, good. Don't worry about the lifeboats, they all kind of shuffle around. See? We stow them under the deck. Okay, so that's the best tower we have for the front and the back. Now the funnels. The pitch is quite bad. I think I can fix that by adding more guns. Clearly, that fixes every problem. So let's see here. Engine efficiency is 0. We're gonna need that at 100, obviously. So let's put some funnels in here, wherever we can actually get the damn things in. Okay, 60, and... well, we only need one more. Roughly symmetrical. Alright, so now she can sail, but can she fight? That pitch and roll says no, but we'll fix that. Okay, so, the barbettes, we have none. The main guns. We're going to be simple about this. We're going to use 9-inch guns. Why do we... with one barrel? Because that looks the most visually goddamn distinct. You can't tell me wrong. Okay, so I think if we... Actually, that doesn't... Well, actually, that will negatively... wait. No, that will actually lower both of them if we just sit that as far forward as possible. Good. Now, I know what you're saying. 9-inch guns only? Phontomen, what the fuck is that? Wait. That's just so we can call it a battleship, because the game won't fucking let us do anything else if we don't put those there. But now, the main course. Well, the casemate guns first, because we need them. We've got plenty of space for them, too. Now, how much do we have for 2-inch guns? Same space. Alright, well, 3-inch guns then, because they have more range. Well, don't worry, the 2-inch guns will be all over the fucking deck. We're gonna have to make some internal compromises to get all the guns that we want in here. Right, so, casements. Good. Fantastic. Alright, and now, secondary guns. And remember, we have torpedoes under the deck! This is a fucking torpedo ram, of all things! Given the number of lifeboats, it looks like the crew would be well supplied for the inevitable sinking. Yes, it's a marvel of safety. I'm not going to say the U word, because that's bad form, but unsinkable. There, I said it. Now we're screwed. Okay, so, now, for each of these guns, we need to consider long-range accuracy, and range at all. Because, as you can see, well, actually, 3-inch guns are actually pretty... Well, they're slightly more accurate at long range. However, at close range, at 1 kilometer, they are actually inferior to the 2-inch guns. However, they're about the same as the other ones. However, these have the shortest range of them all, but then again, they actually have the same range. So we get slightly more accuracy at fringe range, or better accuracy, considerably better accuracy at short range. And I think if we're at short fucking range, I think we want the best accuracy we can get. But we'll come down from caliber. So let's see here. We want 6-inch guns, clearly, for our secondary guns. Because 21 accuracy at 1 kilometer? Fantastic. But obviously we want to actually reach out there to maybe about 5. Okay. Fantastic. However, of course... can have more. Stopping there? That would be sane! However, let me see how much we can balance this. Aha. But if we do that... Well, oh, right, it only took one of them off. Well, asymmetrical. Ha ha! But no. No. If we have that gun there, then we can have... Actually, no, we can't. Damn, I can't turn it around. Damn. We're only gonna get 1 gun on this side. Well, okay, we'll center mount it. But actually, you know what? We'll be visually distinct. We'll be a rebel. We'll have 1 over there, then 1. Actually, I can't even turn it around up there. Wow, gypped. Huh. That's rather unfortunate. Although, what I could do is offset it slightly, but, okay then. There's that hard point there, and nothing else, go fuck yourself. Thanks, designers. Okay, so those are there. And now, the smaller turrets, because we can have more. Okay, so is there anything else? Nope, they didn't magically place a turret on this side. Alright, okay. So, next, we have the smaller turrets. Let's see here. Where can we get... Can we fit 5-inch guns on the deck? Well, actually, wait a moment. Well, no, we can't fit them behind the fucking turrets. But... Nope, and I have to only be up here, because again, who wants fun? No one. No one wants fun. Fun is stupid. However, now that I consider this... What if we put 5-inch guns on top? No, they just won't actually... Well, that's silly. Because we can do that. But it won't turn it... It won't reverse them around backwards. That's silly. A reminder that this game is still in early access, unfortunately. Get rid of that. Okay, so... Where can we put the 5-inch guns? Is there anywhere we can actually fit a 5-inch gun? I don't think so. I think 5's gonna be the odd caliber out, sadly. Alright, fine. We're going down to 4-inch. Where can we cram a 4-inch gun? That looks like a terrible idea. It looks like an actually terrible idea, but we can actually fit it in there. That will absolutely cause problems. Okay, let's go even smaller, because that looks like the only place we can fucking put that. Wait a moment. I thought... Where did that just let me put that? Aha! Yes, good. You put them on the sides. Well, somewhere. Actually, only on the rear. Evident. Well, that kind of sucks. For sure. Two rear-facing 4-inch guns. Just there. Why not anywhere else? They said no. Okay, 3-inch. Same deal. However, we can put them in the towers. Yes, however, I think we already have 3-inch casement guns. What we're going to do is we're going to hop down to 2-inch guns, and we're going to cram them in as many fucking places as we can possibly get them. That, again, will cause horrendous issues in fire control. So we will do this. Yes. Oh, I can only have the... Damn. Damn, I can only have them facing... they're not small enough to get in there. Damn. Yes, good. Good. However, unfortunately, we can't put anything else back there. Alright, now, is there any other place that we could potentially cram one of these? Sadly, it doesn't look like it. Again, with that one fucking well, we gotta put something there, right? That's probably the least problematic gun to have there. Even, well, again, that's obviously going to cause some fire control problems, but you know what? If we're at point-blank range, we kind of want all of the guns at point-blank range to hit, to be shooting and hit their fucking targets. So, you know what? Screw it. Now we have to account for the horrible pitch and roll problems. See, increasing draught. Will that help us out? No, that makes the fucking problem even worse. Never mind. Okay. Okay, so now we need to, see about our, problems here. We are somehow under tonnage. Can we increase crew accommodations? Yes! Lovely! It's fantastic! However, do we have anything to actually... No, we do not really have any upgrades. I don't even actually have any range-finding equipment, period, because I haven't come off the line yet. But we need to get this ship moving, because, we kinda need to start building it before the upgrades catch up to us. It's gonna take quite a while. Okay, so, that's about all we can do. Because we don't have really any upgrades. However, we can increase the length of our 2-inch guns. However, her pitch and her roll are terrible, and I don't think there's any real way of fixing that. Bringing in the hull at all. Okay, what about... Does that make any of the... No, that does not make any problems better. In fact, it makes them all worse. Okay. Well, at least she's very spacious. She's, very bad at pitch and roll, but, that's a minor accuracy issue that we'll buff out. Refits will assist with that, clearly. But yes, look at that menacing superstructure. Look at that. Guns all over the damn thing. Scare the crap out of everyone. We don't really have anything else that we could actually... Can we fit that in there? Basic citadel protection. Holy sweet Jesus, we actually have a citadel. My god, look at this advanced technology. Barbet, I don't think we... That can fit in there too! That is way over... Nope, no compound armor, just boilerplate. Nope, she's just boilerplate for right now. Shocking. However, let's leave it at that, because she might, well, thanks to the wondrous, and I mean amazing, French, shipbuilding industry, she might come off the line overweight, and that might make some problems for her. So let's leave a little bit of growing space in there, shall we? She's already covered in as many fucking guns as I can get on the damn boat. So that's the Voltaire, the first of 5. Okay, Save design. We shall leave. And we are making 5 of these when we actually have the money to do so. She's unfortunately kind of slow. However, she will be refit as, you know, things advance. I will try to make this the most advanced, ridiculous battleship ever. However, this will take time and research. We'll keep these ships in service for as long as possible. But the Voltaire, and good gracious, look at the shape of that hull. It's lovely. It's like, some people would say it looks like a bath toy, but fuck you, it's glorious. But, 20 million francs! Allegedly. What's our finances at currently? How many of these can we actually fucking afford? Okay, the naval budget is... that's half our monthly budget. How much... that's half of our current budget! Okay, we only get 1 of these. We're making it in Brest. Then we'll see about everything else. We'll go to a couple of parties, maybe a couple of fundraisers. Okay, so 1. The mighty Voltaire. Exactly 1. It's like, what? We're building it in the shipyards of Brest. And then that will be the Atlantic ship. The main ship. However, the other the other ships will come when we actually have fucking money for those. But remember, we're still making 20 million francs a month. Let's go have a talk with let's go have a talk with those English, I suppose. See what they're doing. We're on good relations with them, after all. Oops. Wild card, motherfucker. Ah, lovely to see you. Spills drink all over wives' dress. Whoops. The Suez Canal is accessible for all ships during peacetime, but can block the passage for all enemies of the Ottoman Empire and its allies during the war. Oh, yes. The Ottomans. The Ottoman Empire is still a thing. It's 1890. The Bosporus as well. Dardanelles, Danish, Ostend, Singapore, Strait of Gibraltar. That's been here forever. That's not new. Chile signed a special alliance and trade agreement with the British Empire. I mean, okay, fine. Your personal provocations were ignored by the British. I'm terribly sorry. I didn't mean to spill that entire bottle of wine on your wife. See? Absolutely nothing. Right. Okay, well, that was quite awkward. Let's go have a look. Let's go see the Tsar. Let's go call up Nikki and see what's going on. This is the whole game until something shoots at us, by the way, unfortunately. There's civil unrest in the British Empire that is mentioned in several newspapers. Journalists ask your opinion about this. I bet China's behind this. I don't know anything. Let's see here. The increased global military awareness can cause unrest in any country. This is why we need to invest more money in the... Here! Yes! Growing unrest across the world and vaguely associated with militaries is very important. This is why the Navy needs more money. Thank you. Technology in control station. Voice tubes with whistle. Wow, what an amazing invention. Base accuracy, 1%. Amazing. So what's the sales pitch of the game here? Well, we build ships and then we go fight other ships. However, we're playing the campaign where we're playing something even more basic than Hearts of Iron. Until someone starts shooting at us, then the fun starts. Arabia signed a special alliance and trade agreement with the United States. Arabia? after a long period of good relations with each other. Wow. Okay. Arabia, of all things. Your efforts to improve relations with the Russian Empire have failed. Nikki, come on! What did I say? Damn. We're at -4 naval prestige. This will not do. Screw you. Let's go down to the Orient and have a talk here. Japan! These Japanese empire with this charming small man that think he is a god. It's very interesting. Let's go down there and have a talk. Basic naval formations. Wow, we have basic naval theorem. Amazing. Trade alignment agreement. Greece signed a special alliance and trade agreement with France. Ah, yes, the export industry. That is how we will make our money. You see, that's what we can send our really rickety basic designs to. Except our battleships. They won't have the Voltaire's design. That is a state secret. Your instinct was right and your efforts to strengthen relations with the Empire of Japan were successful. Effect, plus 25 relations with Japan, plus 5 naval prestige. See? This wonderful small man who thinks he's a god. He's very charming. No one wants to tell him he's not actually a god, but look, isn't this so quaint? What lovely people. What very small houses. Chief Admiral Boris Grigorovich efforts of Russian Empire to strengthen the relations with France were successful. Ah, you see, that man. You see, I don't know what he was going on about, but there. Good evening. I feel like death but cannot drink tonight. Please kill me. No, we're playing France. I'm very sorry to hear that, Martin, but no, we're playing France. We're playing France, and apparently we're allying with the Empire of Japan and somewhat kinda sorta with Imperial Russia. But yes, let's keep talking to those Japanese. Actually, we can't. Ah, that's burned out. Let's go see what those Americans are doing. They're coming up in the world. They won't be a major threat until they have that thing with Spain and steal all of their islands, but they're coming up in the world. Wait, hang on here. Speaking of the Spanish, okay, at the following event, at a press conference, a journalist asked if you consider the British Empire as a possible enemy for the future. What is your answer? And responded, you consider the British Empire a potential adversary. Wow. John Bull, you gonna take that shit? Alliance trade and agreement. Bulgaria signed a special alliance and trade agreement with Japan. Bulgaria. Okay. Wow, shit. The Spanish on suicide watch. The Portuguese want our boats. Okay. Portugal would want to order... No! Portugal would like to order 1 Voltaire-class battleship. No! That is a state secret! The pride of France is at stake! No! Peace status. Perfectly fine. Thank you. Your efforts to improve relations with the United States have failed. Damn. Don't they know that France is the greatest country in the world? You see, it is a common mistake of the inept. They do not know, but they will learn. Fucking Portugal wants my boats. They're not gonna get my fucking boats. I haven't even finished my own, even though that extra $20 million would be very, very important and very, very helpful for funding another boat. However, again, pride of France. Okay, so finances, right? We're still building at 16%. We need to expand the yards. Always expand the yards. I thought the pride of France was a bunch of paintings locked away on some trains 50 years from now. Wrong movie. Today we're the Navy when the nobility was still a thing. During a state dinner in the United States, there was a heated discussion between our ambassador and members of the United States government. Ah, I see this is what happened. The Prime Minister asks we could best handle this embarrassing situation. You think our ambassador was trying to defend our country's rights? I mean, yes, he was. Immediately recall the ambassador for a consultation. Well, that's just all negative Why would I want to do that? Apologize through diplomatic channels and provide some compensation. No. It was just a conversation. Some may call it an argument, but that's his, passion. Right? Yes. It was a passionate argument about how France is a much better country than you. I'm sorry. I believe the kids would say that you mad. As an accusation or a question, I don't know. But turret traverse speed. Okay. See? That amazing research industry is really cracking. Chief Admiral Austin Bristol of the United States provoked directly a friend. How dare you! Oh, well. We're allied with Japan and Imperial Russia. And America's making waves over there. This is very interesting. It's very interesting hell I'm making with history here. Let's see here. Let's go talk to the Japanese again. They seem super cool. See here. What about our ships? What about the Voltaire? 9 months. 9 months for the Voltaire. Fine. Perhaps you would enjoy some of our new export America. We call it copium. It's very interesting. Nose fused shell. Okay. Okay, nose fused HE. Interesting. Trade agreement. The Netherlands signed a special alliance and trade agreement with the Chinese Empire. Speaking of opium of any regard, after a long period of good relations. Well, good for them. Relations improved. Chief Admiral Giuseppe Somgili, efforts of the Italians? Oh, okay, well, fine then. Well, the Italians are behaving. Your instinct was right, and your efforts to strengthen the relations with the Empire of Japan were successful. Fantastic. See? Lovely people over there in the Orient. Okay, so, that's there. Who haven't we talked to yet? We're never talking to you. See if Nikki wants to talk here. Hello? Get me Moscow. The loading screens get kind of long. Warship trade. Greece would like to order 1 Liberty-class battleship. Our older, obsolete designs. For 2 million. Running a total profit of 13... Okay, advance of 2 million. $2 million, and the rest of the amount will be paid upon delivery after 13 months. Providing a total profit of 38%. Will you agree? Yes? No! How many times are you going to ask, Portugal? It's a state secret! The efforts to improve relations with the Russian Empire have failed. God damn it, Nikki. Military conflict. The people of Libya take up arms and try to gain control of... Kranatsi? Where is this? The Ottomans are falling apart. What else is new? Okay, Ottoman Empire losses 34 soldiers. Libya losses 682 goodness gracious, Libya. This might have been a bad move. But the Ottoman Empire is falling apart. What else is goddamn new? I'm from the Navy, and I'm here to inform you that water is wet. Okay. So how much does that occupy our yards? Shipbuilding capacity, fine. There really isn't that we're at capacity here, but we have to we're nowhere near actual capacity for total shipbuilding. However, the size and raw tonnage and displacement, we need that to build bigger boats. So that's gonna take the longest there, but okay. Okay, so 7 months for the Voltaire. How's our money? 91 million francs. That means we can actually start our second ship. We will start it in Marseille. Russia commissioned the second of the Voltaire class, now that we actually have fucking money for that. The Verti? Excuse me, I'm playing France, but my French is very bad. The Variety? Oh? Yes, the second of the regional command ships is underway. Fantastic. Now we're going to be poor for a bit, but well, we'll see if any opportunities come up for me to get a couple of dollars thrown our way from the government. 3,500-ton light cruiser. Interesting. Well, I'm sure we'll update our fleet sometime in 1 trillion years. Mark II 2-inch guns. Guns of previous technology are replaced by the newest Mark II 2-inch guns. Well, we're going to have to wait before we update the design of the Voltaire. Okay, Venezuela signed a special alliance and trade agreement with the Empire of Japan. Venezuela. Okay, interesting. Libya's having a problem there. I believe they call that a skill issue these days. Okay, it means truth. The battleship Truth. Okay, well, there's that. Well, I suppose we can keep trying to get Japan on our side. What could possibly go wrong? We have an ally in the Orient over there. We aren't ready to build the ships to defend this area, so allying with Japan would probably be very helpful for making sure that literally everyone behaves around our colonies, as we will be keeping Vietnam this timeline. Probably. So, Goon, funny thing, you and 2 other streamers I watch just showed up on my recommended list, despite already following them. I don't think any of the systems on any of these websites actually work properly anymore. It's rather disturbing. Large hulls can support 7-inch guns in casements. Interesting. 7-inch guns. We can upgrade. Well, that's a potential upgrade package for the Voltaires. We can upgrade the 6-inch side guns with 7 inches. Argentina. Okay. Argentina is now allied with Japan. Well, they're making... better make friends with them. They're certainly making waves out there. But, shh. Okay, Greece would like 2 Admiral Cecile light cruisers. Find them. Chief Admiral Bolton Cunningham's efforts of the British Empire to strengthen relations with France were successful. Ah! They come crawling back. Your instincts was right, and your efforts to strengthen the relations with the Empire of Japan were successful. It's because they heard we were super duper bros with Japan over there. I'm going to go to the Emperor's house next time, and we're going to go play Xbox. Laos's new leader is currently considered a threat for France due to some recent mishaps in the shared borders. Oh no. Tensions between the 2 countries increase dangerously, and a major offensive is expected within the next month. Oh, goodness gracious. Trouble in the Orient. Major offensive? Well, how can we... Well, how is the Navy gonna do anything about that? I mean, we could definitely support with transports and everything, but how is the Navy going to do anything with that? Are they even allied with anybody? Actually, we're already fucking attacking. 3,000 men into 26,000. What could go fucking wrong? I'm not in command of the army here. This is the Navy. I don't make these decisions. I just try to make up for them wherever I can. Yeah, we're gonna go talk to... Well, we can't talk to Japan, but at least we're on good relations with them. Trying to talk to those Americans again. We might need their assistance in there. Maybe discuss things with the Chinese as well. Wouldn't hurt to be friends with literally everyone. Okay, so the Voltaire is 5 months out from completion. Good, very good. We're gonna have to wait until the ships are actually... they exist to make modifications. Capital Ship Towers 1s. The new, more advanced main and secondary towers for capital ships offer better fire control and improve overall ship efficiency. Good. The Voltaires have their first upgrade packages being drawn up. Fantastic. Coincidence rangefinder. Incredibly fucking important. We're going to need that on the boats. So it looks like they're being immediately upgraded as soon as they slide off the berths. Colombia signed a special agreement and trade agreement with the Italian Empire. Greece would like to order 1 Liberty-class battleship. Yes. Portugal would like to order 3 Rochefortes-class torpedo boats. Yes. Oh. Our efforts to improve relations with the United States have failed. Well, I guess we're fighting the fucking Americans this timeline. That probably won't go wrong. People of Libya take up arms and try to gain control of Fezan-Gamides that is currently occupied by the Ottoman Empire. Oh, okay. Once again, the Ottoman Empire is falling apart. What else is new? They're taking a lot of goddamn losses. I hope the Libyan resistance has a lot of troops at its disposal. That's, over there. Really hope they have a lot of troops at their disposal over there, because that resistance seems like it's taking a lot of casualties. Okay. So what else can we do about this? We're gonna have to wait until our ships are actually off basically floating in order to upgrade them. We have an upgrade package here. We have 7-inch guns, and we have coincidence, range finding, and potentially new towers. Very good. The budget is increasing, and let's see here. Finances. What are the... Okay, we are a little bit over halfway to capacity on shipbuilding. We will sit here, and we will wait for a moment, because, we'll collect a little bit more money, since, sales to Portugal and Greece are apparently, being very profitable here for continuing our budget. Increasing our budget here and continuing our existence. Recent provocations from Chief Admiral Frederick Hausener of the German Empire were simply ignored by France. Get fucked, Fritz! Okay, so... Let's go have a talk with the Chinese. What are they doing over there? Okay. The fleet, the Voltaire is 3 months from completion. Good. Very good. We'll wait until that's completed and we'll start construction of the 3rd ship of the class. However, we'll probably be doing that after the refits. So the Voltaire, the Truth, as it were, will be refit, and the 3rd ship will come off the line already in the refit phase. Or should be, anyway. I think that's how that works. I may have to build it first. Get out the nuclear shells. Just research them 80 years early. Well, if I could. However, we're already going to be slinging nukes if we can actually fucking hit people at this stage of the game. Greece will not be paying that debt. They better. As you can see, these loading screens get kind of dramatic, unfortunately. The game is not very well optimized. It functions, but oh goodness gracious, is this, very long. Any day now turns. Ha! Game crash? I certainly hope not! It functions. And then it proceeds to stop functioning. I certainly hope it doesn't crash. That'd be very bad. It does autosave each turn, though, so we didn't lose anything. Man, those talks with the Chinese were certainly something, I guess. The bits have stalled. Yeah, we may need to go down to the deck and throw more coal in the fire. Hold on, I may have to restart the game, which is kind of a hassle because restarting the campaign takes fucking forever, but oh well. Everything was working fine, but I noticed that, a couple of weeks ago, the game had a bug where the campaign would freeze on next turn. But I also saw a patch a couple days later that said they fixed that. I guess not. Okay, well, I guess I have to restart the game now. Please hold, ladies and gentlemen. See, I went through all of the trouble of starting the game up to avoid the loading screens, and here we are crashing during one. Lovely. Now, I really hope that loads exactly where I put it. Ah, good. At least those load times are good. What year is it? 1891? Ah, actually, it appears to have loaded on the next turn. Interesting. Teleport. By restarting the entire fucking game. Yeah, right. The Germans just laid down this... That's very strange. Are we still talking with the Chinese? Yes, we are. Wow, okay, it saved right before I hit next turn. Great. It knew it was going to have a fucky-wucky and then proceeded to quick save. Okay. Chief Admiral Austin Bristol of the United States provoked direct... What?! Okay, the Ottoman Empire is winning their useless wars in North Africa. Good for them. America seems to have a bone to pick with us. Well, that won't do. Okay, so, fleet. Is the Voltaire ready? 1 month. Right, our efforts to... I guess it didn't save. It saved us clicking that, but it didn't actually proc an event for that, so... Is hello? I saw the Huygen class in there. 300-ton torpedo boat. Phonto, the sequel to Big Suka Sukhoi just showed up in a shitpost channel on a Roblox flight sim Discord of all places. I'm not surprised. I'm not being immodest. I'm not really surprised at all. Okay, Brazil signed a special alliance and trade agreement with the Chinese Empire. Denmark aligned with the Empire of Japan. Relations unaffected. Chief Admiral Misu Takahito's of Empire of Japan efforts to improve relations with France have failed. Well, I wonder why that failed. But hey, look, we're friends with the Chinese. A little bit, but okay. Why did that fail? I'd love to be allied with the Japanese. What's the worst that could happen? America edition when? Maybe if I make it through this campaign at all. Because things do drag on with this. But let's see how things go from 1890 to 1940. Because as you can see, we go by month. It's gonna be a while. Commissioning, 2 months. Oh, for the love of Christ. Then again, this is the first of the regional command battleships. Very important boats. So important they're being upgraded the moment they come off the yards. The Russian Empire is asking for a significant financial aid for their short-term naval expenditures. Oh, good gracious, Nikki, what have you done? Which we can pay from our own funds. In return, a special trade agreement will increase our GDP in the long term. What do you think? Dear Christ, Nikki, where did you put all of the money? Did you spend it all on blow? Oh, right, the American Military-Industrial Complex edition of Big Suka Sukhoi. You see, I have the script partially written for that, but I haven't been working on it because VTuber and a couple of other things. That will be soon, though. Okay. 42 million francs! I mean, we do get, actually, we don't even increase relations with them. The funds allocated for our Navy are sacred and should not be negotiated with anyone. Sounds like a good deal, as we have enough funds for our current needs. But we have a special trade agreement over the long term. They're going to reduce our budget. No! Long-term fund seems like a good... Yeah, for the country and not us. No, I say. Gun cotton. Nitrocellulose. Cellulose, or gun cotton, is the standard and cost-effective high-explosive material used in modern warfare and offers increased damage properties as explosive charge. The drawback is a higher risk of detonation, so ammo storage must be sufficiently protected. Yes, ammo go boom, but sometimes ammo go boom in the ship. Belgium has signed an agreement with the Empire of Japan. What is going on here? Good gracious me, the Japanese are expanding. But we're friends, so this is perfectly fine. We're gonna have a great alliance over here. 74, we're almost actually there. I don't know what's going on with the Americans. See, who haven't we talked to yet? Let's try the Italians. At this point, you can't build round ships. We built a round-ish ship. Okay, so. The Voltaire is 1 month away from launching, and then immediately being brought back into port for remodel. Portugal was wiped by torpedo boats. Sure! The efforts to improve relations with the Italian Empire have failed. What a shame. People of Greece take up arms and try to gain control of northern Greece that is currently occupied by Ottoman Empire. Once again, the Ottoman Empire just burning to the ground. They're winning their battles, but good lord... Jesus! Actually, we're funding them. We're actually funding the Greeks over there for that campaign, so I suppose we're also helping the Ottoman Empire burn to the ground. We're making a killing off of it. Goodness gracious me. Okay, so 64% complete on expanding the yards. We are down slightly lower than half of the shipbuilding capacity, which is good. We've got money coming in, we've got contracts to fulfill, and we still have some capacity to make more ships. Fantastic. Okay, so the Voltaire is finally finished. Fantastic. A lovely ship that we're immediately going to remodel. Okay, so. Okay, well, how do I... I'd have to actually refit the ship. Now, how do I... Oh, right, no, I'd actually have to go into build ship. Well, actually, no. How would I do this again? Because I forgot about how you get back into the interface. Say crew of 1,000. In being... New design? I think I have to load the design itself from new design. I think. No. That is not it. Well, actually, I can click over here to the Voltaire. Right, so what would this do if we were to then upgrade this? So I think it's somewhat complicated for this, but I think this is how you do this. Never mind me, I'm an expert. Okay, so we have the coincidence range finding for actually basic range finding. Refit. Right, refit. Good. Okay, range finding equipment. Basic range finding equipment! Wow, amazing. Right, okay, so secondary guns. Right, so now we can upgrade the 6-inch guns to 7-inch guns. I think. Do we have enough space for this? I think we have enough space for this. Ooh, it's gonna get a little tight. Actually, I have to take them all off. If I can click on the damn things. Okay, we still have the we still have that one. There's still gonna be a 6-inch gun on the boat. Or 2 of them. 10,000. I think we can sneak another one in there. Yes! Good. Alright, well now we have to actually remodel the towers as well, since we have new towers. Actually, no, we don't. The fuck? That's Tower 4. We might need a new... Okay, that's Tower 4, and that's large... That might be on newer towers, or rather newer hulls, because certain towers aren't allowed on certain hulls, and once again, they hate fun. Okay, so a gun refit, and I think we're still good to go. I think that's all we can actually put in and all that we need. Another 2 months to refit the boat, though. However, range-finding equipment. It's very important. See? A little bit of growing space. No, I already saved, though. Okay, this should... Current... I saved it, though, right? Okay, that's the base design, right, as it doesn't have any range-finding equipment. That's the other one. The one that I just made. Okay, it's saved. Ammo. Oh, right, the ammunition. Right, the HE shells. It's another thing. Well, let's see if this actually worked properly. Ah, yes, good. Okay, so hang on here. So that does work. Okay, let's see here. Well, let's delete that. And then go into... Okay, let's delete that real quickly and then do everything else. We'll do everything again. Because we also need to get the, let's see, whatchamacallit, the HE shells. Which are... If I can find the damn thing. Alright, refit. Okay. Nose fuse shell. I don't... It's a lot of goddamn damage, and I don't think the HE shells are going to be penetrating much. This is... Everything else standard is fine. Okay, and once again we have to refit the 6-inch guns for 7-inch. That's still perfectly underweight. Now, hold on here. I have to actually see... Oh, right. We have a larger casement guns, but we can't fit those anywhere. Okay. That should be good. I don't think we did anything else. No, okay. Oh, right. The gun cotton as well. Shit. See, all of these advancements, I can hardly keep track of all the damn things. Which is, slightly more... Okay, what is this really giving us? Okay, ammo detonation chance, flash fire chance, shell cost. Damn. Okay, but it does give us... Well, actually, gives us a bonus to damage rather than a penalty. It also lightens up the ammunition storage as well. How about that? It's lighter, it just explodes better, but that's actually why we need it. Oh Christ, I did it again. Which one? Now which one is which? Ah! I think it's this one, Right? Okay, that was the initial one, and I think this is... Right, this is after the gun cotton edition, so I think... Hang on here. Guns, 4 7-inch guns, are the same thing, and I think this is the gun cotton. So, this we don't need. It's the 4th revision. Why the 4th revision? Where's the other 2 revisions? Shut up about those. Okay. Now the ship needs to be laid back up for another 2 months to actually refit the whole boat. But this is what happens when you have startling advances in naval technology. Amazing paces. The amazing pace that this field moves in. However, it looks like we might be going to war with America, and that might be a little bit disastrous. Let's hope for a small war. Maybe we'll start a war in Spain. No one likes Spain. New structural steel. Produce bigger hulls. New hull Battleship 1. Interesting. Advanced Towers 1. New towers for the largest warships, such as the battleships, incorporate complex technologies in order to function at the highest standards. Oh. Number not go up no more. And looks like the Ottoman Empire is going to lose control of northern Greece. What a shame. But let's try and be civil about this, I suppose. Okay, let's see here. Okay, we're still at about half capacity here. We have plenty of funds. The Voltaire is being constructed, or rather being refit. The Verte is 4 months out. Verte, I don't know how to say that. Okay, so I suppose we can build our 4th ship. Well, the 3rd ship, rather. Okay, we will station it where there's actual goddamn room. This is another battleship over here. We actually have to make sure we have room in these fucking ports here, because they're minor ports. Libreville? Not enough space. Point Noir? It looks like, yeah, it looks like Dakar is about the best spot for that. If we're going to be in the African area. So we shall station the 3rd strategic command battleship at Dakar. I'm making up names for this every time I say it. Okay, so. Actually, I have to build the fucking ship. I can't just build the refit, I actually have to build the ship. Well, okay then. Okay, the Voltaire. The Languedoc! Interesting name. My first retarded boat that I made while playing the new updated game was the Languedoc. Okay, Dakar. The mighty Languedoc class ruled the waves and was kind of a pattern for what I'm doing right now. It was big, it was retarded, it could in fact hit the broadside of a barn, and thus it was the most advanced naval ship put to sea. Verite? Okay. The Verita. Okay, so that's the African coast scene too. Good. Next, the next ship off the line will probably be the Oriental, the Oriental Strategic Battleship. Okay, so what do we have here? Where's the room? Fort Bayard has 20,000 tons. Camaran Bay also has plenty of space. Kampong. And of course Saigon. But there's a couple of ships there as well. So it looks like Fort Bayard is actually our best bet here in terms of tonnage. It's only a minor, but... Right, okay, so... How is our shipbuilding capacity? I think we should I think we could get away with building one more. How much? What's the displacement here? 10,000 tons? Yeah, I think we can get away with building one more, and we should probably stop. Okay. The Danton. Okay, the 4th ship. You are going to the Orient. We're gonna have to upgrade all of these ships the moment they come off their lines, but good. Our ships are out there, and we'll be slowly upgrading them as the years go by. You know, increasing their effectiveness with new, startlingly advanced technologies. However, it might not be enough. We may need to come up with a design for an exciting new super ship, as I say after building retarded super ships. One where we only have one of the damn things. We may need to push our naval knowledge to the limit after we actually come up with some serious upgrades that aren't already on the Voltaire class. Alright. What about politics? Oh, can't do anything. Sweden has signed a deal with the Spanish Empire. Okay. Efforts to improve relations with the United States have failed. Wow, Jesus. Chief Admiral Franz von Trapp of Austro-Hungary provoked... Well, what a surprise! Provoked France. Okay, the Ottomans are actually losing terribly over there. Way to go, Greece. We're funding them. Okay, well, I guess we'll just, we will just continue improving relations with Japan until we sign our first alliance with them. No! Ah, good. Yes. Fantastic. No, Portugal, I'm not giving you any of these ships. They're state secrets. Yes, they're marvels of technology. The most advanced ships ever put to sea. No, you can't look inside them. No, you can't see any of it. Let's see here. Well, I guess we'll improve relations with the Chinese, too. Wouldn't hurt to be friends with everyone. Would not hurt to be friends with everyone in the Orient. Oh, hell in a handbasket. Not again. Really? Really? Wow. Ah, thank God. Our country has increased its financial growth and tax income is booming. Our Prime Minister asks your opinion on where to allocate the extra finances. Why, the Navy, of course! Yeah, okay. Invest in industry. No. On social needs, however, what is the unrest? The unrest is quite low. Maybe, perhaps we should also think of the people of this great country that we are defending. And, well, it's only 30 million? We lose more if we invest in industry, which is kind of funny. However, the unrest in the country is something to be seen to. It's a little low. Well, it's getting up there. You know, appease the people out there. They might do any. They might do any number of things. Okay. Portugal. No. Laos pushed back France's offensive in the province of Laos. Army losses 4,000. Army losses for Laos. Well, good thing I'm not in charge of the army. There was literally nothing I could do about that. Well, at least we're friends with the Chinese too, so maybe we'll try again later. Wow. Absolutely destroyed. Probably something to do with us. But, unrest is 0. Fantastic. No unrest. Good. Fantastic. We're getting up there. I think you need about around 100, and you can sign a deal with the with anyone for an actual alliance, which is great. Because we seem to be aligned with Japan now, which is odd, but okay. The Volterra has received its refits. Let's see here. One, actually, wait, what? Okay, that's a Voltaire 2. Oh, good lord. Oh, it's overweight. Engine weight, fuel stowage, chance of fire, ammo detonation chance, torpedo flooding chance. Oh, the fucking torpedo ram is leaky! Damn! Well, where are the 7-inch guns? Well, hang on here. It's a Voltaire 2. Wait, well, hold on here. Huh? Did something over... Well, okay, now it's the 4, and... Huh? Interesting. There seems to be some confusion in the yards. What a surprise. Faith in the French shipbuilding industry. What a surprise. What... You see, maybe I was asking too much. But no. The French Navy is the best navy in the entire world, because I said so. Press is concerned about our country's defensive capability and demands that the construction of additional battleships. I agree wholeheartedly! All members of the government are gathered to discuss the issue. I agree wholeheartedly. In fact, I was just floating the idea to our researchers and scientists that we should push our naval design capabilities to the absolute limits of theoretical science currently in our age, and potentially design a massive warship, the likes of which the world has never seen. Yes, I know I used this line like a year ago in this exact spot, but what if we do it again, but it's even cooler? Do you agree we need that one more battleship? Yes! You believe that there are enough battleships? No. The press should not interfere with the Navy's business. No. No, yes, we need that one more battleship. What if we build just one more? Okay, Portugal would like to buy 2 heavy cruisers. Sure. Ah, good! The Empire of Japan is responding well to our overtures of peace and cooperation. Now, let's go see what we can actually build, if anything. Because we are still going to build one more scary ship to go in the Orient. Well, actually, the Caribbean. Now, the Orient's fine. We've got the Atlantic, the Mediterranean, West Africa, and the Orient covered. The minor front of the Caribbean is the only thing we need now. But let's see what we can do in terms of new ship design. What if we push this shit to the absolute limit? What are we actually capable of? Also, I thought I had Battleship 1 researched already. Okay, front tower 6. I see. 6? I don't think it's actually supported on the other... No, it is. What the hell? Huh. That's very strange. I thought we already unlocked that, but okay. We did get a battle... Yeah, we did that, but it didn't show up beforehand. So similar to the Voltaire class. However, we could also potentially use one of these crazy-ass fucking things for additional fun. Right, so the Ironclad Battleship 2, with interesting turrets here. Okay, so unfortunately, the stability does take a hit here. However, this is the most stable shooting platform we have here. However, it's also... Well, it does have deck space free, but it also might cause some complications. This has also a lot of free deck space. We just have to increase the beam of this incredibly, very wide. Also, I think this still counts as a torpedo ram. Interesting. I should have used this. However, unfortunately, we also need to consider the tonnage here, because that's the biggest thing here. We need to expand the yards more so we can build a higher tonnage battleship. We will continue looking at this design, I suppose, and maybe make modifications for it, but I don't think we can actually get much more than we already have. rotund. Yes. Massive, rotund, tumble-down hull. Okay, so main guns, centerline guns, 9-inch guns. Okay, the pitch of this is just as bad as the fucking Voltors. Or Voltaires. I suppose that's just kind of a design flaw of how we do things around here.